All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the race weekend. I am your host, Stinky One. I'm here with Iverson.
Good morning.
This is round 12 of the Champions Series Season 4, and we are here in Sao Paulo for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. This is Brazil. I am very excited for this race. This is one of my favorite tracks.
And I get to find out how well my team does in constructors points today.
Exactly,
And they've done very well.
Yeah. And Nikolai is here. I don't think Macti is though, so I think Nikolai is safe
Maxie wasn't able to
for
make it.
yeah. It's understandable. So I think Nikolai is gonna secure that position. We have two. I don't know what this person wants to be called. Should we do we do? We do?
You could just do the whole name.
We do. I don't think it fits though. It's really long. All right, just give us a moment. I'm just trying to get the standings up. Oh, it just barely fits in there.
Yo.
Robert, we do. it doesn't quite. Oh, it's kind of cutting off, but you know.
That's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right, let's hide that. It's looking nice out there. The weather looks good. It looks great. Only 14% chance of a rain.
We gotta bump those numbers up. It's not a high enough chance.
You know, this is a track that does have that kind of unpredictability when it comes to the rain.
Yeah, I actually really like Brazil. It's a fun track to race for me.
Yeah,
it's fun.
We saw a really nice strategy that came out. I believe it was in season, I want to say 2, where William was able to get a race win here because of a good strategy, because of the rain. Because they timed their pit to go onto softs at the right time.
Timed their pit to perfection.
Yeah. This is a track, that really benefits from the softs or the slick tires. So if you're able to be on them, it's always going to be your best bet. Oh,
yeah.
Miller is on a valid lap. Just trying to find somebody to watch. We actually have all 3 of the drivers that have won on this track here for today's race. We have William, Miller, and Pengil all out there. So we'll see if any of them can repeat what they've done before.
They can find excellence again.
Yeah. Or if we could find somebody new, as we see there. It's Robert, right?
Best times here today? I don't know.
104 would be reaching, but I think it's 105s. So something in the 105s. We have a chance for 104s. We'll see. But that's what we'd be aiming for. So right now, people are just putting provisional laps out there.
They're just getting around the track.
Yeah. And I'm gonna sit here with our champion. See what he's able to do. We have Renzo there. Should be able to beat it. Pengil goes 108. So everybody's doing 108, so maybe the track isn't warm enough yet. Yeah. Looks like the track. It might be the track here. And he comes across the line 107.655. See if anybody's able to beat that. Miller here is going to be coming across the line. Does a 108. So maybe the conditions aren't quite there for a really fast lap. They're doing 107. You know what? I think I'm thinking of the wrong track. I think 105s is Austria.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think 106 is Brazil. Is like a really, really fast time.
Like a reaching the. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Minor mix up.
Yeah. I mean, they're both very short tracks. It can get confusing. Oh, Lungy getting out of the way. I think a driver was coming through. This is a really short track, so you're gonna have these issues, especially I think this track's hard to get out of the way too, so you gotta make sure you're keeping an eye on where these drivers are so you can get out of their way. Because it's so windy that it is hard to move out of the way. The track's it's decent size, I'd say, width-wise. And landing comes in. All right, so we've done our first few laps. I know a few of the drivers haven't gotten their lap out yet. I think we still have Ghosty Super. They're actually on hot lap. So let's go back there. So Ghosty was a fun one because I think in China I had a chance to win the race. So I know you're not biased towards the Alpine team, but
No, not at all.
you know, I'm curious to see if he'll be able to have a chance again today. I think a lot of these drivers will have a chance.
I mean, I think
we
he's
won't
shown
know
a lot
until
of
later.
ability
Yeah.
and pace all season.
Exactly.
He's had very few incidences, which is a feat on controller.
Yeah, I think the pace has been there. That's for sure. Like the pace has always been there. Almost had it that one opportunity, but his teammate was able to get it in front of him.
In my humble opinion, he's
so.
our most consistent controller driver.
I think so. I don't think I've seen many
and
consistent controller drivers. Yeah, and gets into P5 there. So 108.253. So does not get cursed by us talking while watching him.
He's immune.
Immune to it, yeah. There's
I don't know
only
about that.
There's only a few drivers that I know are immune to it, and his name is William. It's the only driver I know I can watch, and it won't affect the outcome. And now that I say
Williams
that,
had a hell of a season.
Liam has had a crazy season. The crazier part is Miller in season 2 had a very similar dominance, and was able to. So he still hasn't beat him. He needs I think a few points. It's like 3 or 4 to beat him at the most points in a season, which just tells you how good this season is, because he hasn't even done this race yet and already has a chance to beat it. But also how strong Miller was in season 2. When he was able to beat him. Yeah, a fun fact about season 2 too is Miller or William beat his time or his points from season 1 when he won the championship, and still lost the championship to Miller because Miller scored even more points. Yeah, so they were just trading. I don't even know if there wasn't very many races where it wasn't 1 and 2 with those two in season 2. So, but we'll see if he's able to beat Miller's points in a season. We have there Nikolai and William coming in, and we have Renzo here back for the last race of this season. And it's nice to see. I think we have a few familiar faces here, you know, that weren't here for a lot of the other races, so it's nice to see there.
To see,
it's always nice to see, and then some new faces. There's always a few new faces. We have here Mehdi. Mehdi is reserving for the Alpine team. He's reserved for you guys about 3 times or so, right? Which is pretty nice to see. It's always nice to see that consistent reserve role being given out.
We do without our reserves.
Not much. We didn't really do much.
Right.
All right, and it looks like there William is done, and Mehdi jumps to P2 there with a 108.018. So William did, yeah, he did. Okay. Sets his time. He's not gonna try to beat it. We'll see if somebody else is going to be able to. No, he retires out. He's done for the session. We have here Renzo getting a bit of a tow, which is going to benefit him as the driver in front is starting their hot lap. And he jumps to P2 there, 107.992. And we have a little bit of sideways there from the driver in front. I don't know which driver that was. Let me try to jump up there. Oh, it was Miller. It looks like it was Miller. Getting a little sideways. Gonna have to reset. Oh!
A little spicy.
And Robert gets out of the way as well. A few drivers there. I don't know if it's driver errors or not, but...
6.5 minutes left. Alright, well, there's plenty of time.
6.5. Plenty of time. Short track. He can get out there pretty quickly. Yeah, there's plenty of time. Plenty of time. Just gonna enjoy the last race of the season. I think you've been enjoying all of the races this season, pretty much.
I mean, hey, I haven't had any issues with any of it.
Yeah. And he's been enjoying it. There must be a little bit of this like nice relaxation of like once you solidified a spot in the championship, you know, because the pressure is really high on all of the drivers. I think every race, but I think in particularly in the beginning or like when you're in a fight. So when you like solidify, oh yeah, I'm done with that. That pressure just feels it's off your shoulders. And a little easier to go fast, right? Somehow. Oh, and I missed that. Ghosty goes into P2 with a 107.877. So good job there. The two Alpine drivers looking to get Phil saying, yeah. I think Miller a few times this week was like, maybe I should practice. And then he was like, nah, I'm not going to practice. He did that a few times. He's like, I'll just do it later. I'll try. No practice this week, yeah. I mean, you told me you were going to practice multiple times. You're like, I should probably practice, and you never did.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He should
probably should have practiced, yeah. he already knew he was going to do it.
I should have done it.
Should have done it. Yeah, but there's, you know, he's very fast here in Brazil, though.
He's just a talented driver.
So Robert there goes faster, but does not improve in position-wise. He stays in P8. Innocence there. It looks like he's on a hot lap. Yeah. I need to practice. My poor setup is collecting dust. Oh no. You know, mine does that a lot too. I need to drive that thing.
Well, this is the last race of this season. We're always looking for new drivers. How long is our break gonna be? Not that long. Sometime, I don't know.
Our break.
There'll be an indeterminate amount of time between this race.
It'll be roughly 2 months or so. We try to wait until the game's stable, and sometimes that takes longer than others. So.
Very true. Very true. No, sometimes it does take a little while.
Sometimes it takes a little longer. So we don't really say what it is yet.
Yeah.
But I would.
Because we will be switching over to 24.
Yes, we will be switching over to 24, which is not that long from now when it releases. But also, I would say like August is when we started, I think, last time. So that's like the ballpark game is somewhere in August.
And it's 12 races or so over like 3 months ish.
Exactly, yeah. But you know, we'll keep posting announcements. Oh, and a driver right there. Ooh, we just getting a little close. I know it wasn't like.
I see.
Yeah, I mean this track, man, it is hard to let a driver through sometimes. Late August, I hope. Yeah, because we want to avoid the European summer vacation, because I know a lot of Europeans take their vacation around that time in, you know, late July, early August. So it'll probably late August if we do start. That's probably the earliest, most likely. Yeah. I'll just summer. I'll get that. It does. Yeah, you know. I'll probably hop into the new game comes out. I'm gonna probably play it.
The Spirit. That's the
too
Spirit.
much again. Yep, summer break. Yeah, we try to avoid all the breaks.
I recruited a new
that
one.
We can. Did you now?
Well, yeah, RGB is I messaged the link to
okay.
the video on the Discord.
Which video?
This video, the one that we're streaming.
This video. Oh, is there somebody?
Yeah, RGB. I sent it to him. No, you're good.
Oh, it's a new person. Just
How
new
did you have
person
the
in Discord?
context? Yeah, I know.
Okay. Oh, you know him. I see.
Yeah.
R.I.S.
So I sent him the link in the Discord. So I was like, oh yeah, because he saw that I was on F1. I was like,
Oh, okay.
Don't get the wrong impression. I'm not actually racing.
You're like,
like I don't want to fool you. I know I seem like a wild, talented individual, but
you're very talented.
Mediocre. Oh, thanks, babe.
You know, I haven't seen somebody hit a wall as hard as you. You know, nobody can hit a wall.
Well, you know,
as hard
see, I have a deep understanding of physics and just really giving it your all. So
yeah, let's put some pressure here on Landon. Landon coming to the end of his lap. There's the driver. Oh, he is gonna be really mad here. Oh, takes the driver out. This is not gonna go well. He is probably really mad, but you gotta get out of the way there.
And that sabotaged Kunai's.
Oh, did it mess up Kunai also?
Yeah.
So Landon still goes faster. He just runs into the wall after. Oh, he does go faster. He must be mad. I wonder how much he actually lost from that last sector. But you know, I don't know if the driver in front of him was doing an actual lap or not. Yeah.
I want to see
Nikolai here. Yeah, I want to know if Nikolai can do it. Nikolai has shown amazing qualifying pace. I think a very new driver, so the pace will come for a race. The race pace will come.
Yeah.
I think the qualifying is kind of, it's like you know, speed in sports. You can't teach it, just people have it. It's similar in qualifying. I think some people just have that like qualifying pace. They just naturally have it. So, and then just trying to find that race pace. You know, I think that's all Nikolai has to do.
There's certain attributes to like drivers too, where like you know how to react to people, right? If you don't know how to react to people, then you're not gonna race that well. If you do, you're gonna race well. And if you know how to just fucking go for it, you're probably gonna qualify well.
Exactly, and then we had there Nikolai going into P2 with a 107.754, so does still have that pace. Yes, I think some driving styles can definitely benefit for qualifying, but maybe not race pace, as you say.
Yeah.
So Renzo there getting into P3, 107.780. So we're starting to hit that plateau, right? Where we always see that plateau of pace at the, like people, you know, there'd be bigger gaps and then starting to see where it is. 107s, maybe the 106s. 107.7. That's what I meant. It doesn't look like, is Miller on a hot lap? Doesn't look like it's really fast, but it does look like it's gonna be his last. Oh yeah, he's already out. He already did it. So gets into P7 there. Interesting. Expected him to be a little higher, but you know, he didn't practice, so
I mean, that's just because we are very expecting of excellence from that man.
Yes, but William does it again. Gets the qualifying
man's goated.
position there. Yeah. He has cracked the code of this this game apparently, pretty much.
Yeah.
Sorry for the late join with assist and damage level is this. We run, I think we allow them any assist that doesn't affect pace, we let stay on. So I think the only things we have on is manual ERS DRS and then pit. There's no pit assist. And then the damage, we have it on reduced damage because of net coding, like just trying to avoid people taking damage for no reason. Yeah. No pit
and no
assist,
resets.
yeah. And then no
We'll get penalized.
Oh yeah, no resets. Yeah. I wish you could just disable the reset button, but like I get it. I get why they don't, because there's like spots where you
and we don't have the formation lap on right now because it's broken.
Yes, we don't have a formation lap because of brokenness of the formation lap.
Last year we had to turn off safety car. That was a mess.
Yeah. Isn't that funny? And now safety car seems to work more.
It's fine, yeah.
And then formation lap doesn't. I mean, it kind of works.
Probably just swapped the code. There's like, it's not working out. Maybe it'll work on that. I mean, it does just drive forward without regard to many other people. So yeah.
Sometimes it drives it pops backwards. Oh, here we go. The sprint's about to start.
Lights away.
Lights away. Here we go. And we start the sprint here.
Yeah. No,
and William getting a really good jump there.
Great team. Hell of a team. So phenomenal performance from them.
Yeah, huge one there. Renzo on mediums. We have Miller on the mediums and James on the mediums. Everybody else on softs. Let's see what happens here. Renzo's going to be trying to avoid losing any positions. This is actually going to... We'll see if Ghosty's able to get past, because you do not want to be stuck behind these medium tires for too long. And we have there Landon going on the inside here of Medi. He's going to be able to pull it off. Still on the outside.
Oh my god.
Now he's got the inside, and they're still side by side.
The move. Oh,
it looks like he's...
Oh, that's some close racing.
That is still side by side. And it looks like he does concede the position for now. Really good there. Wait. Okay, I did not see that right. Lightning got past him. Yeah, and now he's attacking Ghosty. Ghosty. Yeah. Wow, he got right past him.
Clean. Someone's running lower. Lower rear wing.
Somebody's there. Somebody's out there. He come out firing, and I'm assuming he's gonna get past his teammate here.
I love the spread. We have Red Bull, McLaren, McLaren, Alpine, Haas. It's great.
The back half of this season has been that, hasn't it? It's just been Red Bull, insert team.
Weirdly, these teams just like falling into their order.
They all follow in.
Drivers together.
Yeah, they definitely are. I mean, and I think we'll probably see more of this next season as well, with there being team principals. I think teams drivers will flock to teams that they feel are stronger. So you'll get these like driver pairs that are closer in, I think, competition than the others.
Just like it.
Oh, I missed it. Landon goes past his teammate. Yep.
How it's gone with team principals and how it's worked out for teams. I think it's definitely helped some. I think it's like maybe not benefited, just been neutral for others.
Wait, I missed that. When did Nikolai go past William?
Within the last 3 laps.
Yeah, I missed that. Pengil goes fastest with 109.2. This is the sprint, so no fastest lap point will be awarded. Renzo will be looking to hold off the 2 Alpine drivers, and Landon now here going to be looking for the attack onto William, and William's going to be looking to try to defend it. He will have his teammate Nikolai in front of him, which is going to help him. Yeah, William could be trying to help Nikolai in the championship. No, I don't think he's affected by the championship because it's Macti that's fighting, isn't he? Or does Ghosty have a chance as well? I never actually checked if Ghosty was in that contention or not. I'll check that after this. But we have there, oh, Landon taking a peek. Oh, he's still checking it. Yeah, he's keeping him. He compromised his exit a little bit. It doesn't look like William got affected too much there. But he's going to be looking, and it looks like now they're doing a pass. But look at Landon tries to follow through, goes through side by side with the Red Bull, and he's smart about it and just bails out of it, it looks like. That is a very difficult corner to try to go through together on. Let's bring the audio just a bit up. Seems like it's a little quiet. Right, and we have there Landon still right behind him. Ghosty still in front of his teammate, and Renzo still holding into that position. We had something happen with Kunai going past Robber, so maybe I should go back. I'm afraid to, though. Landon's a very aggressive driver. He likes to attack early. So I think, yeah, he's going again. He wants to get past this wall because it's going to hurt him if he doesn't get past them sooner than later. And he gets past already one. Is he going to be able to get past two? We're going to find out right now. He goes onto the exit. He's already blinking. Oh! He gets sandwiched there. And just like that, Renzo goes into P2. I don't know who's at fault there. There was a lot of drivers. 3 wide. They try to go 3 wide through that. And I can't. Yeah, I can't believe
Miller already working his way up though.
And he's working his way up. Landon pretty much out of the sprint now, which is unfortunate. Now I think that's a bit too high. All right. Yeah, so the thing about Miller too is he's on those mediums, so near the end of this, he will have a little bit of a better tire, but not by a lot. And now because of that incident, we have William going to be trying to defend off Ghosty, but it actually looks like Ghosty might be coming through as well on Renzo. And he's still side by side there. We have Renzo getting passed by William, but holds the position to Ghosty. But Ghosty's going on the... No, he's not. They keep tricking me with these little... Oh!
Renzo lost it. Oh my god, dude. I literally just watched Ghosty's car drive through it.
Oh
just
my
like
gosh.
Saw him spin out in front, go sideways. His car goes, and then Ghosty drives through it. Great.
You know, he's living up to his name, Ghosty, you know,
like
ghosting right through.
This is great.
Yeah. I mean, that had to give him a small little... He's going to have to change his race suit after the race. Just like praying for the ghosting when that happens, because you can't do anything. Like,
no,
sometimes you're moving so fast. You're just like, he's sideways. But we have their Ghosty actually getting passed by Miller. Miller showing this really good pace. He chooses the mediums, which is a better race tire.
Lost it.
Oh, but then loses it. He's going to be upset about himself for that.
He's back on track. He's recovered.
And then we have Renzo there trying to recover from that spin. He's pretty upset with himself, I would assume. It's one of the things I know he doesn't. He's trying to get rid of out of his race. Oh, and James gets caught out from the slowdown, and I think he ends up hitting the back of Nolly, which Nolly or Innocent.
I just saw someone spin on that overhead view.
Yeah, it was Renzo. With Renzo and Innocent. Oh man, people are getting beat up by this track. This track is I think the track is winning right now. The track is winning. No, it's the track. It's track errors.
We're better than that.
Yeah, they're having track errors there. Renzo sadly gets taken with that. Doesn't get the benefit like Ghosty did, where it ghosted through the other car. Gets caught in that. Ghosty takes 3-second penalty. Yeah, you don't want that. Right now, Kunai is 3.3 away from him, so he's going to be looking to try to make sure that gap stays that way. And that gives Kunai just a little bit of extra energy to try to get. And we should go to the top because we are on the last lap. Sprints are so quick, and sometimes they're very fast. And we have it here. William looks like he's going to come in through the final last few, and is Miller going to be able to try to get that last spot? He's going to be able to try to get that, sneak in that second place. We're going to find out here through the final corners.
So maybe fifth.
Oh, he's side by side there. Is he going to be able to do it? William comes across the line. Nikolai still looks like he holds it, with Miller taking P3. Kunai takes the position from Ghosty because of the time penalty. Medi gets P6. Hill is going to come in for P7. And Nolly gets P8, with Robert missing out on the points. Paul, Renzo, Super, James, Lannon, Pangil, Lungy, and Innocence. I'm assuming there was a few things that happened for a few of those drivers in the back. We had even Pangil getting the fastest lap, which tells you some of these guys in the back, stuff happened that we missed.
Yeah,
stuff definitely happened that we missed.
It's hard to be everywhere.
We definitely missed
everywhere,
stuff.
and 8 laps goes quick.
Yeah. It does go quick, and we have Innocence finally there coming across the line, and that will be our sprint qualifying. I guess they don't call it a sprint qualifier anymore. It's a sprint race.
Yeah.
They change the names on it all the time. Kunai getting driver of the day from the game. I mean, what was the position change in that? Kunai went from, where was he on the grid? 12th to 4th. That's pretty good. One of the few that. What happened to Rob? Rob, you guys tried to go 3 wide, and I think he just got he got pinballed. He got pinballed in between you guys, and got flung out. I don't know who's at fault. I just remember seeing him getting stuck between 2 Red Bulls, and then him flying into the wall. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh man. Nolly there sneaking out another point. Congratulations there. You know, shout out to the drivers in the back, because I'm one of those drivers where, like, you know, 2 points is like it. You know, that's what I'm aiming for. Just getting those points. If I get into points, that's all that matters. So, all right, it looks like it's going to be a dry one again. Gonna see a lot of fighting again. We'll see what happens. Man, the race is anything the sprint was. It's going to be a lot of racing involved in it. And Hill getting into P7. You know, so Hill's been pretty good here every season. Let's see if he'll be able to get more. All right, and the race starts here. Let's hide all the stuff we don't need. And Miller getting a good jump there. Gets into P2 already on the start, race start. And is he going to be able to hold it? It looks like he will. As we drop back further down the line, we can see they're already attacking with from Robber. But looks like Ghosty does hold the position there, goes a little bit wide, and his teammate Medi goes through as well. I think, yes. Yeah. Renzo! Huge accident! Wow.
Not even see that.
I don't even know how I caught that. And how is this only a virtual? There was literally a car on the side. There's four cars, three cars got into that accident. Landon, I think, took some damage. I can't see any on his car, but I'm pretty sure he took damage. Yeah, no, I see it. End plate damage for Landon. So, like, the worst situation, the McLaren spins out, hits his teammate, and then gets taken out by another driver. So
Yeah,
actually
I'm
hurts his
rewatching
teammate.
it. That is wild. Ooh. Oh,
Yeah, horrible luck there for Landon.
Just lost it too.
And he even takes speeding. I thought he was going a little fast there. And actually, did William also? No, William does a normal pit. So he just comes in for a pit. All right, so William is looking to just do long. He's trying to alternate strategy here. With the virtual safety car, he comes in, and it looks like Paul there coming in. So maybe it was Paul that actually hit. Yeah, it looks like Paul might have been the one who hit Renzo when he spun. Oh, and I forgot, we have a race still. We have Miller there holding on to P1 with Kunai getting another position. So now goes from P4 to P3. He's looking to stay on this podium spot. Yeah, a huge one for Kunai. Had a really poor qualifying, but has shown really good pace here in the sprint and now in the race. He's going to be looking to attack Nikolai, who looks vulnerable here. Miller goes fastest.
Miller, new fastest lap.
Yeah, Kunai goes onto the inside. Is he going to be able to hold it? It looks like he already gets it complete, but will he be able to secure it with DRS? It's going to enable here. And it looks like yeah, he holds it for another day. Kunai takes P2 there. Yes, what happened to me? You spun. Nobody hit you. I braked in the right handling. Oh yeah, you just went. Yeah, you're just back in, I think, went. It is unfortunate. It does happen. Yeah, absolute nightmare day. It happens, man. It happens. You know. Oh, it looked like Hill got affected by that as well. Goes down to P11 from that. Probably touched a sliver of grass, yeah. Yeah. Kunai goes fastest. So we have Miller on the softs. I wonder if he's doing a two-stopper. I think
maybe.
I
don't know his strategy. He's always got something up his sleeve with strategy.
He's always got fun strategies. That's the one thing I like about him. He always keeps me guessing. I'm always like, is he doing this?
Has like a valid reason in the end when the curtain's pulled back. It's like, oh, well, I guess that makes sense.
And Landon goes fastest there. He goes, well, this is why he didn't.
I don't know about that.
He doesn't do that. He doesn't actually tell you. You have to ask for it. But we have, where should we be? I mean, this train is pretty big. There's two trains being formed, one behind Nolly and one behind Kunai. All right. Oh, it looks like his teammate's about to get him. Pangil, thanks for the really good camera view there, game. And he gets past him. Like, why? Why on car when there's a pass?
The universe hates you.
It's a game, just...
It's
been
EA.
a good
EA
run.
doing big EA things.
That's your first DNF on lap 1. You know, that's a good thing because I've seen a few of these drivers, not because of them, but have been taken out or like had an accident that caused them to DNF. So on lap 1. Lap 1's dangerous, man.
Lap 1 is dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh god. What season was it?
It wasn't even a season.
Like,
You're thinking of
or a
that
track?
huge one.
That one track.
It was here.
No, it was here?
It was here. It was
just
Brazil.
that one corner.
It
I think it
was-
might have been the first corner, low key, and just everyone.
Oh, it was.
R.I.P.
It was 5 and 6. It was turn 5 and 6.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. And yeah, it was before. It was when we were in inside line racing and when we were commentating for them. And yeah, there was that huge crash. It took out like half the lobby. Yeah, that thing was crazy.
That was wild, dude.
It was like one of our nastiest crashes, and it was because
oh my god.
And it was just because two cars collided. It happened so far. It was similar to what happened here. It was around the same spot as what happened here, and it kind of cascades because the corner's a bit blind, so everybody's just coming through there, and if somebody spins, everybody is driving right into it, and that's kind of what happened. Driver spun. And then you just have this huge crash. Yeah. It's a dangerous corner. 4 and 5. So we have their Lungy getting through again as well. So Lungy with 8 position gain. And Nolly just still trying to hold on to the points. See if he's going to be able to do it. Innocent's working his way back through after what happened in the sprint. Hopefully the start of season 5 will be better. You know, are you racing season 5, Renzo?
Oh yeah, he is. He just said he was.
We have. Oh, did he? We have their Ghosty now fighting off.
It'll be better next season. Yeah, he's saying you'll be back.
Trying to fight.
Be better than ever.
Better never.
You're committed.
Never
the contract has been signed.
Verbal agreement. Verbal agreement.
No takes
depends on it depends on how 24 is. Yeah, I understand that one.
Valid.
Dude, fair. I stopped playing 22 so quickly. I played that thing 22. I remember I played that.
Rough, dude.
Yeah, I played that one for like 2 weeks, and I was like, I can't do it, and I just stopped.
I don't like it.
I've been trying to play 23. The 23 is not bad. It's just I haven't had the time. But we have there. It looks like Ghosty is fighting back. Takes the position back. Ghosty into P5 here, and let's switch over to tires now that we're 8 laps in.
Ooh, tire talk.
Tire talk. We have everybody still out there on their original tires, besides a few of the back marks. So we have William working through. He is pit. Lana is pit. Innocence is going into the pits right now. Puts onto the hards. So he's going to be looking to try to maybe get to the end. He could also be just saving his mediums, right? Wait, what was he on actually? He might have been on mediums. He's saving a softer tire, I guess. For maybe something happens, you know? You never know.
You know, I would. There's always a potential for a safety car on this track. Like,
it's
always a possibility.
I'm still surprised that other crash didn't trigger one. Honestly, it's very surprising.
Don't think too hard about it. Just accept it.
I see this game post like the weirdest times for safety cars, but then also don't post it when you're like, there's a huge crash, right? That was a huge crash.
It seemed like pretty wild. We're not no virtual. Okay, sure.
Okay. I mean, at least they put the virtual out. Like, you know, sometimes it doesn't even do that. Sometimes it doesn't even do that.
What race was it? And I was like, why is there nothing? Like that's 2 cars out of the race.
It happens a lot. It happens more than you expect. I don't know what they use to trigger those things. And Maddie there taking a 3-second penalty. Oof. Indeed. It's an early time to take that penalty. We're looking not to get another one, though. I think he can get away with one here. A lot of the drivers, I think, might. A few of the drivers will get one. I don't think more than one is. You don't want to get more than one. One is already going to be hard to get rid of. You don't want to take another. As you can see, a lot of these drivers are still stuck together. And, you know, just stuck in that DRS. You can see right in the back, Pangil going for the attack. Why is all the angles on the car? Yeah, and Pangil there gets into P6, and this is what I was talking about. This driver has...
What a guy.
This driver has won on this track, so not a huge surprise that he's into P6 now. I think in the sprint,
Good track
I was surprised that he was so far back in the sprint. I don't know what happened with him. That could have resulted in that, but you know, has made its way back through the pack now into P6. I would assume he's happy with this now. 9 positions.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'd be happy. Shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be happy with 10th. So, you know.
Good.
But I know some of these drivers aren't, because they're trying to get more. And we have Lungy there also with 8 position gains.
Demand
so a few drivers here gaining a bunch.
Ooh,
and
Miller pitting.
Miller pitting. Yeah, he is on the softs. He's most likely going on to the mediums. If he's trying to do a single stint, he's going to just go to the hards.
Let's see. Mediums.
Mediums. Okay, so
mediums.
He has a chance to try to extend this all the way to the end. If not, he'll come in again, go for some softs. So we'll find out if he's doing that or not. But we will not know until it gets to the end. Comes out right behind Lungy. Not a bad spot, so still stays in front of William. So William coming in for that pit. I don't know if that was the smartest idea. Unless he... Yeah, I guess he...
Unless he knows something we don't.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he thought it was a safety car, full safety? I don't know. Who knows? All I know is now Kunai is in P1, and we have Nikolai looking to attack.
Everyone but Ghosty is on mediums in the front here.
Yeah, everybody. Ghosty is in a really good spot there on those hards, because he's able to stay with this pack a bit. And did I miss Pangil going past him? Or did we?
Did. I did too. Don't worry.
He did that so quickly because... Oh, is Ghosty going backwards? Is that what's actually happening? And we have Nikolai there, goes it in front. Sorry, they were attacking. Nikolai gets and finishes that pass. All right, now let's move back. What happened to Ghosty? Ghosty is out on the attack.
He's making a pass.
You know what it is? Pangil wasn't that far away from him, I think.
Pangil just pulled away a bit. He's good on this track, man. Like,
he's showing really good pace.
He's good on this track.
I mean, he's one race victories here.
We haven't seen much of him this season, but he's good on this track.
Well, the only race he's ever won in Champion Series is here, so.
Let's see if he can do it again.
Yeah, it's a hard
God,
ask.
What a story that would be. What a story that would be.
We have there
This is
Landon.
my track.
Landon comes in for a pit, so I'm assuming that would be his last pit of the race. With a few of these drivers pitting in, let's look at the tires again. So we have a bunch of the drivers still out there. It looks like Robert is going on to Ghosty. So Ghosty somehow, even though he's on,
I think Ghosty
lap
just
11,
has a higher rear wing.
Yeah, but
I think,
he's
I
on
don't
the
think
hards.
he's got enough pace. I don't think he's got enough pace on the straights.
Yeah.
He just gets caught right at the end.
Well, the weird thing is he was doing fine for most of the race. I wonder why the pace seems to have dropped off from it.
I think he's still doing fine. I think the tires are just a little cooked.
Yeah, but the medium should be more cooked.
I agree.
That's why I'm confused. Maybe he was just. Maybe it's just. Who knows? Maybe it's Maybelline.
The world may never know.
A 1, a 2.
All right. Medi P3.
In Santa S's, William did get into a small incident on lap 11, I believe. What? I didn't see that. Oh, he's yeah, he's struggling right now. Nikolai and Kunai, they have to be, they must have a lot of pressure on them now. They're both looking, they're the lead drivers. They aren't, it doesn't look, it looks like they're being civil though up there, which is nice. They know that there's another driver named Miller that's also fighting for this, for P1. So they aren't doing that. William comes in speeding in the pits. This is a rare sight from William. Maybe he took that early vacation, won the championship and wanted to get an early vacation.
Yeah. His mind's already on the mimosas on the beach.
Exactly. He must have been on the beach in Brazil, Yeah,
he was partying too hard.
He's partying.
He's gonna end the race early and go out to his yacht.
Yeah.
And finish watching it from there.
So James comes out in front of Landon. Landon looking
I feel like a racer did that in Monaco. Was it Nikki?
I mean, they're partying like immediately after it, pretty much there. Oh, and
no,
he
but
takes
like
speed in the
it was a
pits.
racer who didn't finish and then just immediately went to his yacht.
I feel like somebody did that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember who though. I think it was Nikki. Or Kimmy.
Sounds correct. So
one of the
Medi, Pangil, Nikolai all go into the softs, while Kunai stays out. And let's see, where did Nikolai come out? So well behind Miller. He's gonna have to make up a lot of time on Miller. Miller just, it looks like he might have chosen the correct strategy right now.
I mean, he's a bit of a wizard. What can I say?
Yo, wizard Miller.
You're a wizard. I'm a what?
Yeah, I'm a what? All right, and it looks like Nikolai gets past Lungi. So Lungi kind of did this right thing and didn't really fight it. With him being on those sauce. Kunai coming in. So this is the problem with Kunai not reacting with, I guess he probably couldn't because he was in front. He misses out on all the drivers that pit for sauce. Ooh, the ghosty goat.
Oh, it hurts.
He comes in speeding in the pits. A few drivers here getting that speeding penalty.
Just coming in hot.
Just coming in electric. You gotta take some off for the homies, right? For the latency.
Yeah. I guess.
You gotta just go a little extra, If you think you've slowed down enough, just slow down a little bit more.
Yeah.
And it looks like Ghosty comes out.
You started to break.
Yeah. just slow down a little bit more. Kunai doesn't get undercut from Medi, which is nice. So does avoid it. William goes fastest, just reminding us he is still here. Just a little friendly reminder. He's still here and he's still very fast. He's still very fast. Just like to remind you guys, I'm very fast.
Hey guys, good to see you. I'm still here.
Yeah. I believe he did. I think he got enough points from the last, from the sprint, to solidify the most points in a season. So congratulations there. And I don't think he's gonna get any points in the race. So
there's 8 laps left. A lot can happen, my friend.
Oh, here we go. I know he's dominant. Actually, he's not that far away from points. He could maybe do it. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. Medi pushing right now. I'm actually on the right driver right now. It's pure coincidence. He's doing a push lap. Definitely doing a push lap here.
Push it.
He's pushed in it. He's pushed it so hard that he's blinking already. Push it to the limits. So 109.199 is the aim. He He's done a 109.3 already.
Salt and pepper.
So maybe he already did his push lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like his second sector wasn't very fast though. But he'll be coming across the line. Let's see if he can do it. Did he do it? He does not do it.
Alas.
Yeah, did a 109.6. So it wasn't, he only had it, I think he only had the fastest first sector because of the push.
Let's see it.
It's just a continuation. Yeah, Ghosty here on the attack on Robber. Robber's been in a lot of fights today.
Yeah, they've been kind of just battling the whole way.
And then the game's like, oh, two cars really close. Let me give you a cockpit view.
It really does that all the time.
It's like,
I think
but
it's
I
like,
can't see it.
let's get in on the action. We'll be right
But
there.
then you can't see it.
Oh no!
Oh, and we
Pushing it a bit hard.
commentators curse. We shouldn't. We were watching them a lot, so this is the first time we've actually seen.
Bro, I don't know if you know this. Part of the reason why I spectate these games is just so I can watch my racers.
Yeah. But then we have here Super. Super's gonna be looking to attack Innocent. Super's really close to Innocence. I don't even know if you could. Can you see a gap between the two? Yeah, there's a gap exists again. Well, Super does not want to be behind him. Goes on the inside there. Still side by side. That's a high risk, high reward corner there, and he does not pay off. That is, my friend, was a short sell. So we have here Landon getting back into the points here. So Landon, through all the issues that he's had, all the stuff that he's done, he's back into the points again. Can he hold it now? We have Hill there now retiring out, and that actually procs a safety car. How does that proc a safety car though? Oh, he probably crashed. Oh, where he crashed, I think it triggered it. Safety car! Drive through! No!
Excuse me. Oh my god. Ooh,
oh
brutal.
No! The game, man. It's a game glitch, man. It's like you're trying to slow down, but it doesn't.
On everyone.
Yeah.
Don't be Icarus.
Another one. Ghosty takes one as well.
No.
Isn't he in the? No, he's not in the pits.
Right,
oh no. So everybody comes into the pits. All that strategy that you were talking about, all out the window.
What is strategy? I've never heard of it.
We're back to a sprint race.
All I see is a six lap sprint race at the end of a.
What the heck? Lost the rear. Race. Yeah, it happens, Hill. Well, you just caused chaos. A few of these drivers are gonna be upset.
I mean, hey,
because
what
of it.
An end to the season.
Yeah, we're gonna get a double sprint, essentially.
A sprint sandwich. No, that's a bread sandwich. A race sandwich with sprint bread.
We almost have a Red Bull sandwich.
Oh, it's lunchtime, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, you started it this time. You started it this time.
I did start it this time.
You did it. Now it's over though. Only food analogies. We do use the sandwich one all the time. That one is normal.
Sandwich one is just part of it. So Miller is in the front. I think he's just happy here. Yeah. It's just a cozy place for him.
You know, he's always happy to be out there with the guys.
I love this 1 through 5. This isn't a 1 through 5 we see often, and it's varied, and we have.
Well, Panguil's gonna end up dropping into the. Unfortunately, he will drop into like really far back at the end of this race because of the drive-through. So, fun fact.
Fun fact.
Because we're not starting again, I would just recommend Panguil never pit. As long as it's less than 3 laps, I guess we'll see. If the race starts on this next lap, he will have to pit. But if he doesn't, if there's less than 3 laps left in a race, you can just pass the line. You won't get disqualified, and you'll just take a 10-second. Yeah.
Interesting.
for the drive-throughs. So we will see if it's close, right? This is 4 laps. So they might be able to get away with it. Might get disqualified. We'll
so you're
see,
giving
but,
pro gamer strats to anyone who's watching.
well, I'm telling the drive-through guys to maybe not pit because you're going to save time by not pitting. And you're just going to take a 10-second. But it has to be
first, boys.
It has to be low enough. It has to be low enough laps. It has to be low enough laps. So we'll see. What is NLC doing? You know, he's doing well. He's doing well. What is James doing? He didn't pit like the rest of them.
Oh.
He's gonna get eaten up by these like fresh tires. Like a sandwich.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay,
It's safety car. It's safety car.
Calm down then.
All right, it looks like safety car in this lap.
this lap.
Safety car in this lap. So that means we're gonna start on 22. They're gonna have to pit. The drive-through guys are gonna have to pit.
Tragic.
Yeah, 4 laps. They're gonna have to do 4 laps. So they are just gonna have to pit eventually. I would just pit on like second to last lap, you know. Have some fun out there before you lose all your positions. And here we go. Miller is off. And the race is on. Nikolai trying to get his first race victory. Will he be able to get Miller here? Or is it Miller's time? And Robert.
A lot of penalties.
Robert taking a penalty. Robert taking a penalty. Yeah, now that the tires don't really matter. Let's switch over to time penalties because there's 2 drivers, Mehdi and Robert. So Mehdi now doesn't have to worry about the driver behind. Has a penalty as well. We have Nikolai there fighting for P1. I don't know why I switched off of the P1 right now. Trying to see the action in the back. We have Landon and William together, looking to try to get past James, who is on laps, like 7-lap old tires. Looks like Landon gets past.
Ooh, another penalty.
And William goes past.
Man, everyone's just trying to finish this last race as fast as high as they can, and just penalties.
Yeah,
left
they
and
are.
right.
And Nikolai here. Let's see if he plays it. He goes on the outside. DRS still not enabled. So they will have to do this under their own power. As we get closer and closer to the end of this race, Kunai is looking to be going for an attack. Still no DRS, so you have to do it under your own. And it looks like still holding behind him. Pangil is gonna have to pit, and William gonna get some decent points here. It looks like, and it looked like he actually passed Lannon as well. We did not see that pass. We did not see it here or there. We did not see it anywhere. So we have, sadly, Pangil will have to go into the pits in P4, which is unfortunate. It was doing really good. You forgot to tell me to do something important.
Oh.
Nikolai here going on the attack, is on the outside. DRS now enabled, so he's going to get it on through the other one. Disqualified, so he didn't pit.
Oof. Oof.
Oh, because he didn't pit. Oh, I think he was like, whatever. He's going to lose all the positions, so he must have thought he just didn't do it. Yeah. Nikolai still not able to get the pass off yet. We are here on lap 24 of 25.
25.
And I am trying to get it
I
up.
believe in you, Miller. I believe.
He believes in a Miller named Miller. Will he be able to do it? Or will Nikolai be able to do it? Or will Kunai?
Because look at where William is.
Get
He's
it.
in P5. What were we saying? What were we saying about
Well,
Williams
okay,
before?
safety car, safety car, safety car, safety
It doesn't
car.
matter. It doesn't matter. The man's
Safety
a legend.
car.
Goated. Fucking goated.
I mean, he's definitely goated. I'm not just denying that. Nikolai here going Is he going to be able to do it? So what I'd do is I would throw a dummy here. If I was Nikolai, I'd throw a dummy and then get a good exit for the second DRS zone. So throw a dummy on the inside. Oh, he actually lets him through.
Squeezing past.
So no dummy for him.
Kunai squeezing.
Kunai squeezes through also. And that might actually solidify Nikolai's position here because Miller actually loses 2 from that. And, Miller gets back through. And it looks like, no, he doesn't.
No, he's in 3. He's in 3.
He does not get through. He's actually getting attacked from behind. And William trying to go through it, as you were saying. He's taking a position from your driver.
Honestly,
he's just.
This is a hell of a race. I'm fine.
Wow. Yeah, good job, Pengil. That is unfortunate with what happened to you. And then I have here Nikolai. Nikolai, is he gonna do it? He has one more corner here.
With a late penalty.
And Lungi takes a 3-second penalty. That's gonna hurt him at the end. But we have here, for the first time in the Champions Series, Nikolai is gonna come across the line and will win the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. We have there Miller taking P2, right back, and Kunai taking P3. Wow, and William, they're coming right at the end there. Getting P4. Landon, huge one from Landon there. Gets it to P5. And you know what? Let's put Miller.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, we had Super there getting P6.
Well done.
Medi taking P7. Robert taking P8. Innocence taking P9. And Lungi taking the final points of the evening.
Hell of a race. Hell of a race.
All right, driver of the day poll is up. I know it's a little late, but I totally should have done it when we were waiting for the safety car.
Honestly, it's probably for the best that it went out at this time because, so much happened right at the end.
Yeah, NLC, and I think Landon will get driver of the day from the game. Innocence takes it. What? The game. Sometimes I don't get the game.
Up, probably. I don't know, man.
I mean, Landon had 9 position gain, and he was in P5. That's why I thought the game was going to give it to him. Innocence had 8 and ended up in 11th or something. So, or 8th.
Well done, Nikolai.
Like
well done.
Well done. Nikolai does it here. Finally
I see you, Red Bull. I see you.
He was so close multiple times, but he's finally able to do it. And all it took was his teammate botching his pit strategy.
I agree with Peng. What a drive. What a drive today from Nikolai.
Yeah. Huge one. Huge drive there. Miller having a really good drive as well, being able to still hold that P2. But Nikolai getting his first race victory here.
Well done.
Yeah, I joked. It happens. It happens. You know.
Gotta be Nikolai. Gotta be.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think it will be. I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case, with him finally being able to get that. We had a few other good drivers there. Yeah. Oh wait. Let me go back to that really quick. Yeah. So there, Nikolai taking the points evening, with Miller getting P2 in the points evening, with William taking P3. With points overall, Kunai with a huge drive getting P4. Landon actually holding on to P5 there for the points. And I think 3 was locked already, right? In the constructors, you guys already locked that, correct?
I think so. I want to say we were 180.
Yeah.
Alpine 182, McLaren 148.
Yeah, it was closer or so. So it should be okay. You guys should be okay. I think.
I think we're good. I think we got third. I think Alpine's got third. I think we got it. I think we got it. I believe in Alpine. I believe in Alpine.
All right, so we are gonna switch over to talk to a few of these guys. We'll see who joins us. Let's switch to get over
God,
there.
what am I doing? Who are you?
Who are you? Who are I? All right. Where is that? It's like so tiny. Let me think. I'm all like using Discord in the smallest window. It's like I just
Of course.
make it bigger now.
Yeah, it's kind of funny
Or I
some of
can-
the applications where it's just like, no, it can't go smaller than that. That's too small.
Yeah,
and sweet.
I mean, you're trying to lock it. Are we just going into general? Is that what's going on?
I mean,
guess-
do you want to? Do we want to take the stream into general?
I mean, we can. It's just the other way we like bring people in. Let's just go general. All right, guys. All right.
It's
Good job, guys.
So
Justin?
driver mistake.
yeah. I think I touched grass. Like I
Juan, you
touched
should
a bit of
announce what has
grass.
happened.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're all on
So
stream.
people
now,
are
guys.
aware.
Yeah,
That's good.
We are
Justin,
here.
Don't
Yes.
touch grass, kids.
So
if
everyone
I'm
is
not
aware.
even considered for the outstanding performance plaque on this race, we're gonna have words. Like that was
Yeah.
the
We will
toughest thing I've
see.
ever done in my life.
We saw you. It was like somebody kept every time you did something well. It's like somebody came in and like threw a stick in between your bicycle or
Yeah.
something. It's like what the
I
heck's-
got like
no,
20
don't-
laps,
no.
and then
no.
Limp beat it. And then
We'll-
So you moved over and
happened?
killed yourself.
all right.
So
We
no,
will look
no,
at the
no.
incident. We will look at the incident. There's no reason to
No.
argue, guys. There's no
I
reason to
don't.
argue.
I don't
If
think.
anyone is just joining the voice chat now, you are now on stream because Juan is streaming still. So just be
Yeah.
mindful of that.
Yes.
I don't. I'm not disagreeing with you, Limp. I'm not gonna report that because I did move over. My marker was white, so I moved over, but I shouldn't have done that. But
Yeah.
I will be reporting the rest of your behaviour in the first few laps and Nikolai's because it was ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, you can't say a thing. You should just be quiet. To be honest, like,
but I mean,
No,
P5
like
in the
no,
make
you're
race,
not any better in any. Like,
Okay.
no, shut up.
All
Okay,
right.
come on.
So yeah, good race.
Yeah, good race,
Yeah.
guys.
Season.
The Alpha team today, we got shafted.
Yeah.
We got shafted.
Just slightly, just a little bit, just a little.
Slightly.
I kind of
It happens, guys. It happens, you know.
I was
like
still- was
I
in second.
completely lost track of the delta time on the safety car. That was
Yeah.
Same.
that was a choke. That was a choke on my end.
Sometimes they don't display it until like you're already getting it too. Like that, I've seen that happen where there's so many things showing up on the top screen, they don't switch it to the delta, and then you get the penalty. You're like, why isn't the delta up there?
Right?
Oh,
It wasn't. I'm like,
so-
huh?
Yeah, it does. The game does do that. It overrides the delta time one with like, you know, people getting penalties and stuff sometimes. So.
Hey,
Yeah, but-
excuse me, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Juan.
You're good.
I had a question really quick.
All right, we're gonna be in here. All right. That was a good race. I'm waiting for Iverson to come back in here. Actually, can I move him into here? Let's see. Let's see if my powers work. It does work. My powers do work. All right, so that was a bad idea, Iverson, and I feel like you had that feeling already. It was a bad idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you you were like that was probably a bad idea to go in there. you live and learn. You live and learn. But
I
we're
mean,
here.
it's unrestricted and we're on.
Yeah, I know. But
People,
that was an
people have
amazing
feelings and
race.
they talk immediately
Yeah.
afterwards.
How did you feel about that race?
I thought it was a good
everything-
race. It was,
Yeah,
I thought it was a good race. I think it was a little bit rough for Alpine out there today. That's okay. It happens. We got
Definitely,
P3
yes.
constructors, I'm pretty sure, which is a damn good finish.
A huge finish,
oh yeah,
especially
and
from
I
the
don't know.
beginning.
The last lap was awesome. The last lap was awesome. in
It
that
was
race.
very
yeah,
good,
no.
yeah.
For Alpine's story this season, oh man, started from the bottom. Now we're here. It was great.
Yeah. I mean,
Look at
you
us,
guys
do big
showed
things.
some of the biggest progress through this season. You guys were like we didn't even expect you guys to gain like any points, and then now
Yeah,
we're
at the
talking about
start, the goals and objectives at the start of the season for my team versus the end were very different.
yes, you guys. I think we were just happy when you guys were getting points. You're like, oh yeah, they got points, nice. And now we're talking about you guys in P3, so I think
Doing
that
good
has a
things.
lot to do with your drivers you brought in, and also just your good TP. I think when you did a really good job as the TP for the team.
I'm just
allowed it.
around. I'm just around. I can't
Yes.
engineer. I
Yeah.
mostly just direct towards resources and knowledge,
Of
and
course.
that's oh, thank you, Ghosty.
Yeah.
I am the best TP.
And then,
You're right,
right?
but I'm just here. I just do things.
Yeah. And then let's end this poll. So driver of the day was Nikolai. Not a surprise.
Well done.
Gets his
Well
first race
deserved.
win. Yeah. And then we'll try to bring him back
Well
in
deserved.
here once we can. But let's bring in Ghosty if Ghosty wants to chat at all.
Yeah.
Let's talk
Bring him
to Ghosty.
Yo.
Hey, how's
What's
it
up?
going?
What's up, man?
A bit shafted, I can't lie. I think I shafted myself
Yep.
Mainly though.
The drive-through,
Happens,
right?
happens.
Yeah, it's not even
Yeah,
that.
that was a rough one.
It was the whole race really.
Oh, the whole
I
thing.
started on the wrong compound and then
Oof.
shifted over to mediums and it wasn't great from there. And then the safety
Yeah.
car, it kind of brought me back in and then I just took myself out again.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but that drive through was hard. I was focusing so much on not trying to get it, and then I just realized I was 2.5 off with 1 second to try and rescue it, and it was just done from there.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of, I've seen that happen before too, right? With, I mean, once you get a drive through, it's pretty much
It is hard to recover.
a race ruiner for sure. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when
Not an
with
easy thing to come back from.
yeah, especially if there's not like another safety car, you're basically out of the race. So, and especially that late in the race, it was done from there. I might as well have just retired in the pits.
Yeah. Hell of a season though, man. You've had a hell of a season.
Yeah, I mean, there's been ups and downs, obviously, but this is definitely the lowest point to end on. But I think I did well to come in, get a podium, nearly the race win. This is my first league that I joined in this.
Hey.
F1.
okay. Yeah,
Tell
we
us,
we like that.
Yeah,
being
to
it.
be that good out the start. But I did practice a lot. I was
Yeah.
taking it very seriously. I'm still taking it very seriously.
Of
Brazil,
course.
I didn't practice a lot for, but I was on for a decent result at some points. I mean, the sprint, I got points
Mhm.
until my time penalty. I was on for fourth until I got the time penalty.
Oh,
I don't know how I
and
got it.
and then you drop-
I corrected the car. I went over the car a little too much, and I just got my third warning. And then it was just fifth. I mean, I would have dropped a little bit back, but it would have been to my teammates, so it wouldn't have really mattered if I didn't keep up the pace. So it was decent. It was decent. But the season overall, as Alpine, speaking from an Alpine perspective, not even just me, we did fucking amazing. I'm sorry to swear, but
You're
amazing.
good.
No, it's okay. I do it all the time.
I'm just checking. Family
Yeah,
friendly.
Yeah.
you're good. No problem.
God, I
Yeah.
mean, what do they say in PG-13 movies here in the States? You get one. This is just like expanded PG-13. It's just no
Animated.
bad topics. Yeah. Just flavor enhancers. But yeah, no, I would agree. I think Alpine had a hell of a season.
Yeah,
Well
and
done.
especially to
Well
secure
done.
third. When you were in my DM saying we were like targeted sixth, we just went no,
Yeah.
6 isn't enough.
Well, six was the goal at the beginning of the season, just in general. That's what I was like. I want Alpine to do 6 or better, and then I was like, you guys came, and I'm like, I mean, 3's looking pretty achievable.
Yeah.
2, shit, 2's
Yeah.
achievable.
I mean, 2
Exactly.
and 1 were basically done from the start.
Yeah,
As soon as I
yeah,
looked
yeah.
at
No,
it,
those
it's
guys were
kinda
locked
like,
in. Those
no
guys were
way.
locked in. Yeah.
Those
no, they were pretty
those
good.
2 have been locked in for 4 seasons now, so
Yeah.
it's kind of
That's
like
so
you're
true.
starting somewhere. But we've
That's so
seen
true.
we've seen glimpses of drivers, yeah, like Nikolai was here last season, didn't like improve through the season, and now this season he's won. So you can see like the progression exists. You just have to realize that it might not happen immediate, and you just have to keep working. And it seemed like you were doing that. You're doing really good. That's like your first showing for first season. That's a huge. That's like, what are you like, P4 or P5 or 6 in the drivers?
I
So
think it's
Overall?
which is a
P6
crazy
maybe?
good spot to be at. Yeah, I think you're like P6 or something. So that's a
I think it
huge
might be
one for a
P7
first
actually.
season. Yeah,
Yeah, P7, I think.
yeah. So that's huge.
Which is
That's,
actually, yeah, it's pretty great. I feel great after it. I mean,
yeah, P2.
I mean,
you gotta-
especially because
very
you weren't
fun.
here from the start of the season.
yeah,
Yeah,
You
that's
joined
true.
what?
You didn't even start.
Race 4,
Race
race 5, something like that.
3, I think it was, right? Or
Was
the
it
sprint?
3? Fairly early, but
Yeah,
not
it's very
the
early.
beginning.
Very early. Yeah.
yeah.
So
I don't
you
remember
didn't even.
what race Portugal
yeah.
was.
Yeah, it's Portugal. 4 says 4. Portugal
Yeah.
is our 4th race. Yeah. All right.
But
Yeah.
I'm glad for you
Congratulations.
guys,
man.
I'm glad for you guys having me here, and
We're happy to
hopefully
have
better
you.
in the next season.
Of course, that's always the
Oh,
goal,
yeah,
right?
No, you want to be an Alpine driver next season?
Hell yeah!
Oh,
Cool, it's locked in. Locked in.
Look at that.
Give me the
It's committed.
contract.
I mean, they're not out yet, but you'll have one.
They're
Don't worry.
not out yet,
Like,
yeah.
don't
Free
worry, you're locked
contract.
in. Like, trust me.
Yeah.
I'm the
Free
team
contract.
principal. You're locked in.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know. We will have the team principals reshifted. He might not necessarily be a Alpine. Actually, you probably will be.
Alpine's my team. Alpine's
Um,
my team. Get the fuck out of here.
But yes, you can. But thanks.
I'm the team principal of Alpine.
yeah. We also appreciate you showing up. I know we offer things to you, but you guys also offer. You guys give.
we
you
wouldn't
help
have a
us,
league
but-
without the
Yeah, we
racers,
wouldn't have
dude.
us. We wouldn't have a league if you
What
guys
do
weren't
you
here.
mean?
And you guys.
We'd
so
just be
thank you.
two dumbasses with mics if it wasn't for the racers. Like,
I mean, we are that, but we are
oh, yeah.
also.
But at
yes.
least we have racers now.
We have we have like a small excuse. We're like, no, we're F1 commentators. What are you talking about?
Something like that. Something
Yeah.
like that.
But
Something
thank
like
you. We're gonna bring in. Let's bring in the who's here. Let's bring in the race winner here. Nikolai, you finally done it.
Yep.
You
Very
finally
happy,
done it.
so-
Congratulations.
Thank
You
you
know.
very much.
Did you think you had a
Well
chance
done.
before that safety car? I know like Miller was so fast in that middle stint.
I mean, I was catching a bit at the start of my stint, but
Okay.
I didn't really believe I could catch him.
Yeah.
Because the mediums are much better at the end of the stint,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
Yeah, he had amazing pace that entire race, and luckily, it is racing. Safety cars happen, and because
They
of
do.
it, you benefited from it.
Yep.
So congratulations, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to be there, right? Like that's the whole thing. Is take the opportunities when they come. You're able to do it. You finally get that win. I think you had probably like four. Or at least we feel like you had 4 spots where you could have maybe won, but maybe the strategy just wasn't there, even though it looked like you had a chance.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm very happy you got that win too. Yes.
Well earned, well deserved.
Yeah. So good job. Do you have anything you want to say?
Not really. So
Yeah, you're just happy. Well,
Alrighty then.
enjoy your race win. We hope to see more from you to come. and just keep qualifying like you do, because you have one of the best qualifying pace that we've seen. All right, let's bring in Miller. The old man is here. GG.
Sorry, I'm muted.
You know, amazing first half of that race.
Yeah, I had to like get comfortable in the sprint, and then I felt like I had pace after that, and I went
Yes.
the right strategy for sure. But
Of course.
that late safety car.
The late safety car. Yeah.
I know Nikolai was catching me, but I don't think he was gonna get me.
We don't think he was either, and he doesn't think he'll either. Your strategy was really good, is what it was, because you were able to get out there, and then you got to do the undercut, and then by then it was pretty much over.
Yeah, I mean
because of it. So
it went perfectly until the end, and the end I was okay with because you know, I figured once DRS is activated, Nikolai's gonna get by. And all I need to do is stay P2 until the very end and pass him, kind of like I did with Kunai. But Kunai stuck his nose in and
he did.
That, and I was like, how? Like I probably should have defended a little harder. Down to the inside instead of letting Nikolai take the inside, because that just let Kunai follow him. But it's my fault. I should have held P2 and then I may have won at the very end across the line, but.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm happy that Nikolai won though. Really happy.
Yeah, he was definitely in the better position, right? Like P2 onto the last lap, DRS is enabled finally. Yeah. Like he is in the better position.
I tried to let him go by before that.
Yeah, because I wanted him.
He didn't go.
Yeah, so I wanted him to do it. Oh yeah, before that. Yeah, because he didn't. He knew he didn't need to. I thought he was gonna throw the dummy in through the first corner. But then you let him have it, which is what you wanted to do, because you wanted to have the good exit out of so you can have the DRS through the second portion. But because
it's like just long enough that if you stay on the rear, you could get him at the line. And I was confident I could because I had new tires and I think I have a little more downforce than he was running.
Yeah, but I mean, he played it really well. He played it really well. You had, obviously, you know, until the end of the race, you don't know who wins. Like, it's what happens, right? It's usually what you don't want to have happen to you. That's why you had that strategy where you're avoiding people. You went on the soft medium strategy instead. So you did the opposite of what most people were doing, which is medium to soft. And then the few people who were doing hards, you're just trying to avoid all of that. And because of the safety car, you couldn't avoid. You couldn't avoid what was inevitable, essentially, which is,
and I mean, I also
fighting at the end.
Race William today, but it just never really.
I don't know that strategy. I'm definitely ask him about that. So
you should.
I'll definitely ask him about it.
He made a mistake there.
Yeah, you know, let's bring him in. As we do that, let's bring in our champion. You know,
Hello.
Hey, you know, congratulations on your championship again. I know this race wasn't, I mean, it didn't end as bad as it looked like it was going to end in the beginning. Did you think there was a full safety car in the beginning? Or?
I'm not sure. Like, I was discussing it with Nikolai, like, about what to do, and
what to do.
Like, my brain said, like, oh, let's try something different, but, I'm not sure why I boxed. Just stupid. Yeah, I'm not sure. Just bad strategy. Yeah. Ferrari kicked in, like from season 2. So
you know what
I'm
happens.
Not sure what happened, to be honest. I just felt like I was
we
slower
saw it. We were
on the
like, we don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
we noticed that. We were like, this doesn't seem like a good idea.
And then from that point, when I just got when I thought about my decision, then I kind of lost all hope to getting anywhere, because I was slower each lap than like top 10 probably, and then just bad call from myself. So,
it happens. So the thing is this is one of the rare tracks, I would say, to where softs and mediums are a much better tire than the hards are, where usually it's the other way around. This is one of those tracks that the softs are actually a much better tire
And to be honest, I just wanted to stick with Miller and Fight, but I'm not sure why
Yeah.
I boxed the stupid. Yeah,
It happens.
just
You know, if it
yeah.
was a
Then the
s-
rest
if
of
it,
the race.
I would have thought it
was
would full safety car would have come out, so it would have been a good strategy. But
Yeah.
for some reason, it didn't come out, which was actually shocking. Because it was a pretty bad crash with Renzo there. But you know, you still pulled it out. You did what you do best, which is getting into a spot where we never thought you could really get. You know,
Yeah, I'm not sure
you're
how
able to do
that
it.
happened either. So yeah, I
You
mean
know,
it's
it,
been.
I had
it's
faith.
you. It's you, man. It's you. You just
Yeah,
have that
I mean,
ability. It's what makes you a
I'm not
champion.
happy, but I mean, I finished
Yeah.
all right. So
Finished what, 5th or something?
it's not
4th? 5th?
like again another. Again, not awful, but not ideal result to
Yeah.
finish the season. I think
Well,
Brazil, I finished like nowhere last time, so
well, there's an Easter
another.
egg. There's an Easter egg in the in our stream if you on the track. Let me know if you find it. I won't tell you what it is, but it's there and it's for you.
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, you gotta watch it back. You gotta watch the stream back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a fun one. It's gonna be hard to see, but it's there.
So you have to watch the whole.
Did you
Yeah,
see
you gotta
it?
watch
Did
the
you see it on the
whole
track?
thing. You know, I saw it on the track because I know where it is.
One of
Because you knew it was there.
the
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
one of the sponsor boards, maybe.
Maybe
Or
it
maybe
is.
the
Maybe.
Rolex clock.
Yeah, maybe.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but either way,
Yeah, but all in all, like,
congratulations.
good season. That's
Good
what I can
season.
like take
Great
from.
season. You got
Yeah,
what,
but the
8
last
wins?
race-
It was I. It was I.
Yeah, but like the last
got-
race was the most disappointing race ever.
I
to be
mean,
honest.
you kind of knew that it was
From
going to
my-
happen to you. You
Just
already knew the
felt
back half
really
of
bad.
the back half of the calendar has
yeah.
always been not the best
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you because
Again,
yeah. So
yeah. But all in all, yeah, great.
all in all,
And
yeah.
thanks for hosting. And
Yeah, no
good.
problem. Yeah, solid. We'll see you next year, hopefully.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
You know.
I bought the game, so I'm
Yeah.
ready.
He's
Okay, look at
ready.
that. He's ready.
Yeah.
He's ready to dominate again.
Yeah.
Well, we'll look for
Or
people.
no.
We'll look for people for more.
Give you
Yeah,
give you
we'll
a
get
bit
you
more,
more
of a challenge.
competition. I mean, Nikolai.
Knock you down a peg.
Nikolai's already there. He's already starting to contend against you, Kunai. Like, there's a few of these drivers I think, you know, that we have even here. They're probably gonna bring
Yeah.
up their game. So Renzo
This
probably
season I
too.
actually practiced a bit more than I
Yeah.
usually do, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, congratulations on that, and way to get the most points in a season in the Champion season series. So it's gonna be a hard one to beat.
It's-
Yeah.
For sure. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, Renzo. All right, let's move him back down. Renzo, welcome back. I know that was probably not how you wanted to end the season.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. You kind of
Probably my worst race of worst
Yeah.
race of this season, definitely, but probably of my entire league racing career. So
I mean, you kind of ended how you started, right? You had a bad weekend the first week and then a bad weekend the
Yeah.
second.
yeah, this entire season has been a bit disappointing for myself, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
The only race I'm really happy with is, I'd say, Saudi Arabia, but
Okay. Yeah.
aside from that, because my pace in Saudi Arabia was good, the result was
It's
not
great,
as
yeah.
good,
Mhm.
but I managed to find my way back up to the podium, but unfortunately
Definitely,
penalties
yeah.
caught me.
They do that.
But
Yeah.
yeah, aside from that, even though the results weren't there and my own pace
Found
was
the
a bit
Easter egg.
lacking, it was still a very fun season, so
Yeah.
I would like to thank you guys for hosting it.
Yeah, no
always been
problem.
amazing fun,
Hey.
so
Yeah. We're always
We do.
yeah,
what
we
we
always
can.
want as many you guys to come
Try to
back.
make it fun.
Yeah. We'll try to keep making it fun, keep making it engaging, and we'll try to keep, adding more new stuff, when we can. So, but yeah, we hope to
Well,
see you next season. Even if it's in a reserve capacity, we still like when you get onto that track. So
yeah,
we do
I'll
appreciate
definitely
that.
be involved in some way, and
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
still itching quite a bit to get that first win. Still,
You know,
something
Nick-
that
Yeah. Nikolai's been able to do it, so it is possible.
Yeah,
It's always
I do
possible.
believe that
Yeah.
if I didn't make that mistake this race, I could have been up there as well. But
Yeah, I
that's
mean, a
all
lot
what
of
ifs.
there's a lot of guys had a great chance. I think that's the thing about the league too, is I think a lot of you guys have a chance to win it every time. Yes, Miller and William have shown that their odds are higher, but it's never been easy for them on most of the races, even the ones where we're like, oh yeah, there's a few that they dominate in, but in general, I think it's not just easy. It's not an easy one to get their win. They have to earn it every time. So yeah. So you guys always have a chance. Yeah. So we hope to see. I hope that we get to see that race win from you. It's always
We
fun to
shall
see a new race winner. So yeah, thank you for joining us, and
Yes.
we'll see you next season.
Yes. Until next season.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. We're gonna try to bring in Paul. I don't know if he's prepared for this. Yeah. Welcome, KO. All right. It doesn't look like he wants to. Oh, something just happened to him. All right. We'll bring in Wildcat first. Don't know what happened to Paul.
What's up?
Hey, Wildcat, congratulations. You got points this season, which at one point we weren't sure if you were going to be able to because of the competition was so high this season. But you were able to do it.
This is what, my second full season or third season with you guys?
I think it's second full, maybe not. But you've done about 3. I think you've been in 3 of them, yeah.
Yeah, I think I was reserving. I was kind of reserving the first season.
Yeah,
the second,
definitely.
last season, I jumped in full time. But oh my god, like the pace this season has been absolutely nuts.
It's been nuts.
I mean, a lot of it. It's a lot. I mean, it's been a lot tighter this season as far as just from P1 all the way down to to last place. You're seeing a lot closer gaps, and it kind of gave me a little bit more confidence, especially looking at a lot of races where I'm sitting here out qualifying my teammate by 2-3 tenths in some tracks. But and I mean and it's where I'm within reach of maybe getting in the points every race. And today was kind of manifested, and I felt it in the sprint. So I went mediums because I was like, these softs are going to be dead before the end of this sprint, based on what I've been seeing at practices. And the mediums actually came to life right at about lap 3, lap 4, and I was starting to see time deltas get closer with those around me as far as ahead of me. But the race was just, oh my god, that race was nuts. That was a lot.
It was a hell of a race.
That was chaotic. That was honestly chaotic. And then I go for the undercut on Hill because I wasn't gonna pit until lap 14. But I was like, no, screw this. Hill's holding pace solid right now. Okay, screw it. Go for the undercut, and maybe we can put some pressure on him once he responds to it. I come out a half a tenth ahead, and here it is. Me and Hill are squaring up for the next like 4 laps, and he tries to switch back on the Senna S on me, and I somehow managed to respond without losing my rear end. So, but I felt like my pace was really good, just for whatever reason. Out of all the races we've had, even China, I felt my pace was better here than it was for China.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but Brazil brings out. I noticed Brazil brings out a lot. It brings out a lot of competition in those who didn't normally. You don't normally see them doing well. I mean, look at Ethan. Ethan was riding in the top 10 for quite a while.
Yeah. I think it's a lot more friendly for racers. Like, we all do a lot better on this track because there's a lot more flow to it, and it's a lot of the corners feel more natural. And you can kind of keep up with people a little bit easier, I think. It is a difficult track, like, it's on its own, but I think when it comes to, you could follow a little bit. It's not too bad to follow here. So I think
No,
that's what it
it
plays.
really isn't, and because me and Paul, we tend to kind of, I guess, during qualifying, we kind of tend to look after each other while one's
Mhm.
pushing a lap, the other one's kind of sitting in the pit looking.
Yeah, trying to make sure.
And Paul was like, "Oh, at one point, Paul, it was like middle of the dead middle of qualifying where people are only putting in their second flyers." Paul came up and he was like, bro, you just set number one in the speed trap." I was like, "Wait, what?" I did. Wait, what? How?
Yeah.
Because my setup was more
yeah.
based for corner. It was a little bit more toward the corners, but I knew how to nurse to get a little more straight line speed. But I didn't figure I'd push it all the way up there, especially against guys like Broken and William and Nikolai. Like, come on.
They're probably running pretty high wings for a track like this because DRS can protect you, like can help you get passes, so you can kind of put a little extra downforce. So I think they're running a bit more downforce than probably you would expect. They're probably even putting a little bit more than that. But yes, that's still really good. Like having good top end on a track like this is still good to have if you feel like you're still taking the corners well. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of it, I was kind of, so for the most part, the last like 2 weeks, because we had pretty much a week break between.
Yeah.
I spent last week just toying with the suspension more so than the aero, and figuring out where I need to have this thing to where the suspension's gonna give me the hook for this corner, but not kill the tires in the next corner. Where I'm gonna, be able to, if I lose the rear end just a touch, I can still pull it back in without spinning it. And it took a little bit. It's technical, especially through sector 2, because you look at sector 1 and 3, and you're just like, okay, you can get pretty quick in sector 1 and 3 on straight line speed alone. But sector 2, you need a lot more corners.
Sector 2, you can lose like a bunch of time if you're just all down, if you're just no downforce setup. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to next season and seeing progress, because I got a feeling that not just me, but I got a feeling Paul is definitely in the hunt and responding. Hill, I know he's gonna respond. Ethan stepping up. In a sense, the grudge racer set of us are all coming to fight for those top 10 positions at some point.
Exactly. I think next season it might be even harder as you like, you guys all improved, but then somehow you guys are still just fighting for the the back end of the points. All of you guys. So I think it will happen again. And I think because of that, everybody's gonna keep improving, which means yes, getting points is gonna get harder and harder each week. So.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's if it was easy, it wouldn't be that much fun. And me and Paul kind of, a lot of it, especially with me and Paul, because we raced in another league together as a teammates. Me and Paul went from last in the constructors to finishing P3 this season and finishing 3-5 in the drivers. So it was kind of like we kind of were working together. Yeah.
Just a reminder, you're like, oh yeah, we're not that slow. We're just not that fast.
Bro, we can do this. It's like, bro,
they're pretty fast at the top.
We gotta keep staying in there. So
exactly. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thanks for
definitely look.
Yeah, keep an eye out on it. We will try to post more about how the next season stuff. It'll be similar to what we did last season about teams. We'll be looking for team principals, and then they will get to choose drivers. So, just keep an eye on that. Yeah, keep improving. And keep getting those points.
Well, most definitely. I'm hunting a Ferrari seat next year, though.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Good luck with that. Yeah. Good luck with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Later, man.
All right. So we have Nolly here with us, right?
Yes. Hello.
Yeah. Hey, congratulations on getting some more points. I know it's rough out there.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Yeah, way to get those points in the sprint.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting to do that well within the sprint. it was kind of a shocker to me. Mainly dealing with like my pedal wear and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I got a point. Like at the very end, after the actual race, I told Pangil, hey, we got a point. He was like, oh, that's great. I didn't think I got a point, but very thankful for it, and I'm very thankful to be able to race in this series because I know I'm not the fastest driver, but I'm very grateful that you guys let me participate within the series.
The one thing all we ask from our drivers is to just try to be clean, and you've shown that. You've been clean. Like, as long as you're a clean driver, we'll try to get your pace up. We'll try to help, and that's what we've done, right? And next season we're gonna try to do the same. Try to help you guys, give you guys tools to improve, so that we shrink that gap from the front guy to the back. So we'll try to help you improve. You kind of came into it not at the beginning, and I think that hinders a lot because these guys are racing the entire season. They're gonna have that extra race pace. So they're going to naturally be that a little bit faster. So you were already on the back foot trying to catch up. Maybe next season, if you get to start in the beginning, it'll be a little bit easier. It won't feel as hard maybe to score a few points here and there. So, the only thing we ask is to stay clean. And as long as you do that, we'll just try to keep making your pace better so that you're not, so you're able to do that. So that's our goal, and I'm assuming that's everybody's goal as a driver is to improve pace wise. So that's what we're here for.
Thank you, Juan.
Yeah, no problem.
I was talking to my dad earlier. My dad was like, "You put too much pressure on yourself."
They all do.
As a driver, as a young driver, and I decided to join the league as a preview of what it would be like in real life as a young racing driver, especially like with the contracts and stuff like that. Like this is like my very first like league that I've been in that's like with contracts. That was new to me because I never actually had that before. So I was talking to my dad and he was like, this is going to prepare you for the real life thing. Don't push yourself too hard. And don't put too much pressure on yourself because you're brand new. They know you're a rookie. So I've been battling with that the entire season.
Yeah, they're gonna eat you up.
Like not putting too much pressure on myself.
Exactly.
Oh, go ahead. What did you say? Juan?
Oh yeah. You gotta take when the drivers are coming through. You just gotta take it sometimes. You're like, fine, I'll let you have it. You're like, I get it. I'm the rookie. So it's understandable. Yeah. But you'll get there, man.
To have new drivers.
Yeah, we love the new drivers. It's fun.
Because I plan on streaming the next season.
Okay.
On Twitch.
Yeah, feel free.
But I've been trying to set everything up, so it's been a couple months.
Yeah.
But you got some more time. Don't worry about it.
You got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Plenty of time next season. We try to give you guys
different
enough
race teams and stuff like that. So I've been trying to get my name out there to like real life race teams and contacting people.
Yeah.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah,
man.
good luck with that, man.
Oh, thank you.
It can be this is one of the hardest, like just racing in general, one of the hardest fields to, get in there because it's expensive usually. And it's real, especially the real ones. So,
True.
Even this one is pretty expensive, huh, Brian?
Maybe
just a bit, just a bit of money you spent on that rig, just a bit.
Yeah, but you
Just a
don't
bit
need
of
to have a
money.
crazy rig though. Like you
Yeah.
don't.
Well,
you
yeah.
have a crazy rig to be able to race.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
look
not-
at Ghosty. He races on a controller. He does hella good.
He
It was a little bit
does.
rough, but
Right.
generally speaking, he does hella good.
Generally, yeah, but just keep. I think that's the thing, and it seems like you have that in mind. You understand, like some of these drivers are just there, like they've been there. They have that, and you understand, like, oh yeah, I'm still
Right.
improving. So, I think the spot where you have to become concerned about
Today
is
was an exception, sir.
when you're
Yep.
like not pushing a bunch, right? Like when you're plateauing and you're like, why am I plateauing? But as long as you're not doing that, you know that you got to keep playing, keep practicing, and you'll just keep improving.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah, Brian's rig is almost F1 factory F1 sim racer rig. Yeah, kind of. It almost is. His rig is pretty crazy. But yeah, we hope to see you next season. Whatever capacity it is.
Definitely.
Yeah. We'll be it'll be obvious in the Discord when signings are and all that stuff.
Things are
So
happening.
yeah, we'll make sure, and the team principals will be once we get them all 10 solidified, they'll be reaching out to drivers and stuff, and we hope to we'll be, as the time goes on, to Podium, our app, we'll have more that will help you guys, so it'll be helping improve all of you guys and trying to help give you guys tools that maybe to get you guys closer to the guys up front. And that's what me and Brian will be working on when the new game comes, is trying to help
that's
improve.
Crazy rig.
Yeah, we'll be trying to help improve all the drivers just in general, which, yes, it'll help the drivers at the top as well, but I think it'll help you guys more, the ones that have a little bit less knowledge about the game and things like that. So that's our goal. It's always been our goal, just getting you guys all faster.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, I
Because
appreciate that. Thank you.
the
Guys.
faster you guys are, the more entertainment we have. It's it's actually for us.
For
It's not
to
for
talk
you.
about, yeah,
It's not for you. It's for us. Like this, like even this season, like we have, we've had very small spots of downtime. Yes, the safety cars, we always get a downtime to like just randomly talk, but because you guys are almost always fighting, it's been so enjoyable this season, just being able to watch racing, and most of it clean.
Been fun. Yeah,
been fun.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Oh, I know this is kind of like off topic, but I would like to bring up Portugal. That was probably the most physical demanding race.
One of his first ones
for me
that he
ever.
joined. Portugal's an insane track. Like, these guys come out of the rig sweating. It's that in Qatar. Like, they're full sweating, full sweat.
Yeah, it's a
they're brutal.
demanding one.
Yeah, I mean, I've done those. Yeah, you come out and you're like, oh my god, I'm drenched. So
Right, because like
Yeah,
I work
definitely.
out for like the real thing, so it's like
Exactly. And you're like, I'm still
but that's
exhausted.
like you gotta work out as much as you can.
Exactly. Yeah. It can be rough. Definitely. But yeah, thank you for joining.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
thanks for committing to the league. I know sometimes it's hard, so yeah, and good luck next
no
season.
worries, no worries. Thank you
Yeah.
guys, because you guys are the one that made it possible for me to even drive this season. So thank you guys.
Yep.
For sure, man. We do what we can. We do what we can.
Yes, sir.
And I think we've talked to
Yeah.
everyone now, haven't we?
Yeah, I was gonna bring KO in, but I think he
Alrighty.
left. But yeah, I just
Yeah,
want
he
to
was
shout
bored
out
with
KO
us.
really quick. Yeah, like he just left too. But thanks,
He's
KO,
like,
for
"Yeah, I'm
doing
done."
all the stuff you were able to do this season for us. Like, you know, he's kind of similar to what a few of our other guys do. They do stuff in the back end. You know, Ophelia. So Ophelia, he's our main
the people
dev
behind
guy.
the door.
Nobody ever sees him. He's
Behind
the
the
guy that's
curtain.
in the back. That nobody ever sees.
Yeah.
So thank you guys.
The hidden figure.
The hidden figures that build the stuff for us and things like that, and aren't really here. You know, we're the face, but they're actually the you know, they're the framework. So I just
Yeah.
want to thank those people. You know,
On that note, Podium also will be. It's getting a little bit of a facelift. There'll be
Yep.
some new additions for the new game. We've already got it
Yep.
working for the new game.
Yes.
There's also some stuff that will really help people learn about changes they make to a setup, how it affects your car.
Yep.
Something I'm finishing up this next couple weeks, and it's looking really good. I think it'll be really helpful for everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
Yeah,
so
a few new
hopefully,
things, a few stuff.
yeah, hopefully Podium becomes a tool that everybody can use and find that it helps them improve. I mean, that's why we run this league, so that we can help develop Podium, and then hopefully Podium helps everybody become better and just makes league racing as a whole better. So
Exactly.
so yeah, so we also appreciate all the drivers just showing up, because you're giving us data basically while you race, and helping us test our stream overlay and our other things that we run, our race director.
Exactly.
So yeah,
all the different tools that we use. It's because of you guys. Yeah. So thank you all. This is the end of season 4 of the Champions Series. I was your host, Stinky Wan. I was here with Irazim and obviously Miller with us here today.
And some of our racers.
Yeah, we will see you guys all next season for season 5 on F1 24. And we'll see you all next time.
bye.
Bye.